Nam Yogis. I'm Tracy, and this is Yoga Union, where people unite in a quest for wellness of body, mind, and spirit. Whether you're a yoga virgin or a seasoned practitioner, Tracy's Yoga Union has a place for your mat. So let's roll those mats out and get started. Today's practice will be some chair yoga, a nice, gentle, peaceful flow using the chair. So find a chair. You could place your mat underneath it for a little extra support. I also have a yoga block and a tennis ball here. If you have those handy, they can help support. And then wind down our practice. Place those underneath your chair so they're out of the way. Find a nice seat, sitting all the way back in that chair. Nice, tall, straight spine. Relaxing those palms gently on your knees. Releasing the shoulders. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing your cheeks. Gently closing your eyes. Relax the forehead. And focus on that breath. Inhaling through the nose to fill up that low belly. And as you exhale through the nose, pull that belly button back to the spine. And gently start to move the body, dropping that right ear to the right shoulder. Rolling that chin to your chest. Bringing left ear to left shoulder. Rolling that chin back to your chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Bringing that neck and head back up to neutral. Inhale those shoulders up. Exhale them back. Inhale them up. Exhale those shoulders back. Nice, gentle shoulder rolls. Just gently waking up the body with some movements. Let's twirl at the wrists. Reverse that. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale as you bend that right elbow, little tricep stretch here. Inhale those arms back up. Exhale, bend that left elbow. Tricep stretch on this side. Inhale those arms up and out. Let's bring that right arm across the body. A little shoulder stretch here. Arms back out. So we bring that left arm across the body, stretching out that left shoulder. arms back out to a T. Just rest them back down on those knees. Let's bring that right leg out and point. Flex the toes of that right foot. So pointing and flexing. And let's reverse. Stretch that left leg out a bit. Point and flex the toes of that left foot. We'll release that. Let's do a little cat-cow here. So as we inhale, we open that chest. Exhale, round that back, even tuck that chin. Inhale, open the heart center. Exhale, round that back and tuck the chin. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more, open with our inhale. Exhale to round. Bring that spine back to neutral. Inhale those arms up. Exhale down. Inhale to lift. Try and keep them arrows straight. Exhale to bring them down. Inhale's our lift. Exhale's that lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower that down. Now we'll do a nice forward fold. So here seated with a straight back, take a big inhale. On our exhale, as we lead with our chest, begin to hinge at the hips. When the front of your body begins to touch the front of your legs, you can let that back round, let that head drop. Release your hands and arms. Hands are probably touching the floor. Inhaling and exhaling into this nice forward fold. Inhale it back halfway up here. We're just going to windmill to the right and to the left. So placing that left hand down, bringing that right arm up, turning our body to look to the right. Exhale, release. Inhale to reverse. So trying to open up the front of the body, now to the left side. Fingertips of that right hand stretching up to the sky. And exhale that back down. Inhale back up to seated position. Roll those shoulders out again. Enjoying that movement. Now we'll try seated pigeon. Opening up those hips a bit. You could use your book or your block here to increase that stretch just a bit. So we'll start with the right leg. That means we want to sit that book or block underneath the left foot. Maybe scooch on out from your chair a bit. We're going to bring that right leg over the left. Trying here to open up that right knee as much as possible. Lifting lifting up through those hips. Inhaling and exhaling as we feel that nice stretch here along the back of that right leg. If there's any pressure in that knee or any pain, maybe pull it in a bit, give it some support. Couple more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Use an exhale to release that right leg down. If you're using that book or block, let's place it under the right foot now. And we'll bring that left leg on top. So you're almost making an angle here, a right angle with that left knee. Again, sitting up nice and tall. It keeps the spine nice and straight, allowing that breath to move freely. Again, if there's any pain in the knee, maybe pulling up on that, making any adjustments, allowing that hip to open here. So feeling a stretch, but no pain. Exhale and release that down. Moving that book or that block back behind our chair, underneath there. Preparing for a little eagle. And you can be back on the chair or a little bit seated forward. See what works best for you. We're going to start by crossing that right leg over the left. If you can tuck your toes behind that left calf, give it a try. We'll inhale those arms up to a T. Bring them to center here. Since our right knee's on top, we're going to bring that right arm underneath the left. Bend there at our elbows. See if we can bring the palms together there right in front of our face. You can even inhale and lift up through those elbows a bit. Increasing that stretch there at the shoulders. Making sure that you are breathing as we hold the eagle posture. On that exhale, we'll reverse those arms down and the leg. Maybe we establish our seats, crossing that left leg over the right. Inhaling those arms up to a T, bringing them to center. So our left leg is on top. We'll bring that left arm underneath. Bend at the elbows, bringing those palms together right in front of our face. So eagle legs, eagle arms. Maybe inhaling, lifting up through those elbows, increasing the stretch there at the shoulders. Holding our eagle, but not our breath. Deep inhales and long exhales through that nose. And using an exhale to release those arms, release the legs. Maybe roll those shoulders out again. Sitting back in that chair for a little spinal twist, right and left. So making sure that our knees here and our ankles making a nice straight line. We'll take a big inhale here. As you exhale, start to twist to the right. Maybe wrapping your arm behind the back of that chair. Using this front arm here as kind of a lever to pull you into that twist. Chin and eyes are looking over that back shoulder. Allow those shoulders to release down. Inhaling back to center. Repositioning here at the center, taking that nice big inhale. And exhaling as we begin now to twist to the left. So that back arm is maybe wrapped around the back of the chair. Your front arm, either the knee or the chair as a little lever. Turning that chin and eyes to look over that back shoulder. Relaxing those shoulders down. Enjoying the twist. Inhaling back to center. Rolling those shoulders out. And we'll prepare for some of our warrior postures. So we'll start with warrior one. So we want our right knee to be facing forward, our right toes also forward. Our pelvic area is resting on the chair. Our back leg is straight out behind us with the outer edge of that foot nice and even. If you've got your mat with the short edge of that mat, the front of our body is going to be facing that front bent knee. Let's inhale those arms up and overhead. Here's our warrior one. So really lifting up through arrow straight arms. Keeping those elbows as close to your ears as possible. Allowing the chair to support you, but still feeling nice and strong in this warrior one. On an inhale, we'll open up the front of the body and make a T with our arms. So our legs keep the same position, but now our body has transitioned to face the front. And then you can turn your head to look over the fingertips of the bent elbow arm, or excuse me, bent knee. And then on an inhale, we'll begin to reverse that warrior. Little back bend here. Still stretching out through the fingertips of that extended right arm. Exhale that down. We'll come to center here with both of the knees bent. Legs wide. For a few breaths to transition here in goddess posture. Check in with that back. Is it nice and straight? Toes are both pointing out. Knees are open wide. Don't push on them too much, so be gentle with those knees. Nice opening here for the inner thighs. And then we'll repeat that warrior sequence on the other side. So now that left knee is bent, left toes pointing forward. Right leg is straight behind us with the outer edge of the foot lining up with that short edge of the mat there. Front of the body is facing that knee. We inhale those arms up. Keeping those elbows as close to those ears as possible. Arrow straight arms, really reaching up through those fingertips. Breathing in our warrior one, feeling strong but also supported by that chair. As we inhale, we open up to our warrior two. So arms out in a T, the body is now facing the front. You can turn the head to look over the fingertips of that bent left knee. Warrior two. And an inhale, we'll reverse that warrior. So resting that back arm on the back leg. Really stretching out through those raised fingertips there. Little back bend. Inhaling back to center. And then transitioning again with that goddess squat. Goddess pose here, supported by that chair, opening up those inner thighs. Maybe scanning the body to feel the effects of our warrior postures on each side of our body. And we'll just kind of heel toe those feet back to center. Do a few balance postures, coming first to the right side of our chair. Holding on to that chair with our left hand. Starting out first in mountain pose, imagining that your feet have four corners and those four corners are firmly connected. All four corners touching the earth. We'll prepare for tree by bringing a little bit more awareness into that leg beside the chair. Bending that right knee out to the side. Toes can be resting on the floor or come up there at your shin, calf area. You could lift that right arm. Again, stretching up through those fingertips. So feeling that balance, but also the support there of the chair. Exhale and float that arm and leg down. And try a little warrior three with the chair. So come to face the chair. We'll hinge forward there, placing both hands on that chair. Our feet are right there underneath underneath our hips, about hip width apart. We're just going to inhale and lift that right leg out behind us. We want to be pushing out through the sole of the foot. Trying to keep the hip points facing down. So using the chair for stability, but also stretching out through the heel of that extended right leg. Exhaling that down. Nice and slow, some control. Coming back upright. Still grabbing onto that chair with our left hand. And we'll prepare for dancer pose. So again, placing some awareness into that left leg. We'll bend that right knee and grab onto that right foot. Keeping those knees together. Dancer pose. Notice where your chin is. Is it lifted? Level that chin out so there's no crease in the back of the neck. Exhale that dancer pose. Move on over to the other side of our chair for that balance sequence. So grabbing onto that chair with our right hand, first finding that mountain pose. So feeling like there are 4 corners, 2 in the front, 2 in the back to our feet, and that those are rooting us down to the earth. Placing some awareness into that leg closest to the chair as we bend that left knee out to the side. Toes could be on the mat or up here by the calf. Inhaling that arm up overhead. Leveling that chin out. So feeling the balance, but also enjoying that little bit of extra support there with the chair. Use that exhale to release things down. We'll try that warrior 3 over here. So hinge at those hips, placing both palms there on the seat of the chair. Lining up our feet and our hips. Feet are about hip width apart. We're going to inhale and lift that left leg back. Again, stretching out through the heel, through the sole of the foot. And trying to keep both of our hip points here facing the floor. About that chin again. Is it level so there's no crease in the back of that neck? So as you exhale, float that leg down with some control. Come back up to standing. Still grabbing onto that chair there with our right hand. Preparing for dancer pose. So more awareness here in that right leg. We inhale and bend that left knee, grabbing onto the left foot, keeping the knees close together. We don't want the knee to go back or forward or out. Keep those knees together and protect them. Is your back straight? Is your chin level? Are you breathing? gently release all that down. Coming back to our seat. Really pushing back into that chair. Noticing if our knees and our ankles are in an alignment. Just a few inhales up. Exhales down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. And if you've got that tennis ball, bring that out to the front here. Place it under the right foot. Just kind of roll that tennis ball around, especially there at the arch of the foot. Maybe across the balls of the foot there. And when you're ready, switch that tennis ball over to the left foot. Noticing where maybe there's a little bit of pressure. Maybe spend some extra time there. And then move that tennis ball back underneath the chair. And rest your palms in your lap or gently on your knees. Again, bringing some awareness back to the shoulders, letting them drop. Relax that jawline again. Relax the cheeks. Close your eyes. Relax the forehead. Focus on that breath. Breathing in, I'm aware I'm breathing in. And breathing out, I'm aware I'm breathing out. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. Bring just some little wiggles back to fingers and toes here. Inhale those arms up overhead, palms together. Exhaling those palms to heart center. Namaste.